Good day everyone. Today, we have the 2022 Geely Coolray Sport, and this is going to be a full tour review of the Coolray. But before I start my review video, I want to give a big thanks to Geely Cars Friendship Branch in Angeles City, Pampanga for allowing me to review the 2022 Geely Coolray Sport. And without further ado, let's go and start the review. With a key fob nearby the vehicle, you could start the engine just by pressing the lock button and then holding down the engine start button. After waiting for a few seconds, the engine will start. Now with the key fob beside the vehicle, you could lock and unlock the doors just by pressing this button right here. So it's currently locked, and to unlock, just put your hand behind the handle and it automatically unlocks. So have your two-tone design, red color in here and your black leather. Automatic seat controls. Now, to start the accessories, just press this button. And once more for ignition. And to start the engine, just put your foot on the brake and push the button to start. And of course, before we go and check out the interior, let's go and check out the exterior first by turning on the headlights. Of course, you have auto mode as well, fog lights, and rear fog lights. Here's your hazards. Now all windows are fully automatic and electrical. The Coolray was the first ever Geely vehicle that was first introduced in the Philippines back in 2019. Consumers were first hesitant of the relatively new brand that catered the market in the Philippines. But it wasn't long till they discovered how great the Coolray was. The Coolray was dubbed as the most technologically advanced budget compact SUV in the Philippines. It first launched with just below the 1 million peso mark, but with features of a 2 million peso car. A year after release, people were also noticing the quick Coolrays driving around the streets and even comparing them to the fans' favorite Honda Civic SIR. It's overwhelming how Geely managed to get a very good feedback in just a few years of exposure. The Coolray highlights the typical modern styling of vehicles today, with aggressive-looking front fascia, wraparound body kits, and heck, even the brake calipers are painted in red, which I'm not a fan of. The Coolray is a direct competition of Ford's Territory, Honda's HR-V, and Toyota's Raze. In my opinion, the Coolray was definitely a trendsetter, and a lot of the competition focused on the compact SUV segment after the Coolray was released. A lot of people were also keen on this type of vehicles where you get the fun in driving a sedan but with a higher ground clearance for your peace of mind. Now, the Geely Coolray continues to be the best-selling Geely out there, or even might be the fastest growing brand in the market. The Coolray has one engine option, which is the 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, which produces 177 horsepower and 255 Nm of torque. It is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission with sports mode. Achieving these numbers from a 3-cylinder vehicle is a really good balance of power and efficiency. The Coolray averages 15 km per liter on mixed driving conditions, and it has a fuel tank capacity of 45 liters. Let's go. Let's give her a few revs and check how she sounds. Now on the inside, you are greeted with a 4-spoke steering wheel. It is covered in leather. Of course, you have your black stitchings as well, and you have your side extensions for better grip. And you also have your flat surface or flat button for a sportier look. Now you also have paddle shifters. Of course, you could shift them manually if you want to for that sporty mode or sports mode. And on the left side, you have your cruise control, your controls for, of course, your cruise control and your accept and decline calls. Now on the other side, you have your different modes for the entertainment system, mute button, and this Geely logo is actually your home button, which is evident as in here as well. Steering wheel is electric power steering. It gives you a soft turn or soft feel when on traffic and gets harder as you run faster to give you better control. Now here you could control your gauge as well using this steering wheel control. So you have your distance to empty, current fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, and so on. And by the way, the gauge right over here is a digital LED display. So of course, that's what you get for the top of the line model of the Coolray. Now right over here, you have your 7-speed automatic transmission with manual mode. Just put it in drive and it goes like that. So you have this switch right here. So press it and put it in reverse. That's simple. Now if you want to go neutral, just pull it up, and to go to manual mode, go to drive first and put the gear lever on the left side, and now you could shift manually via the gear lever or the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. Now to put it in park, just press P. Also, when you put it in reverse, you get your 360 camera with different angles. So you have your rear view camera right here. Let's press this one on the right side. So you get the right side of the car and your driver's side and on the front. Very nice. You also have here your bird's eye view, and this is your 3D camera. So this is what surrounds the vehicle. Very nice. Now let's go and check out the entertainment system. Of course, you have your music. You can connect via Bluetooth or USB. USB inputs are right here on the bottom part. And of course your phone, connect them via Bluetooth and contact them wirelessly, again via Bluetooth. So let's go and check out the radio. Let's try the volume. So again, the speakers are very well rounded. You have speakers on the bottom part and tweeter speakers for your vocals or your treble, which is very nice. Photo gallery. Please insert USB device. Again, that's the USB port right over there. Setup. So you got different settings right here. You have your mirror folding for locking, lamp setting, comfort setting. So you have lots of customizations for the vehicle. You can adjust the brightness
equalizer. And there you go, for the bass and the treble and so on. You could also control your air conditioning right over here. So you could set the temperature on 25.5 degrees. Very easy. So you could also control your fan, your different modes. Everything is in here on the head unit. Now in the middle, you have your fast controls. So this is the volume and the power mode. I mean, you could still play music, but you get the time right over here. Very neat. So here's your AC controls as well. Auto mode is evident as well. So just set your temperature to anything you like. AC button, recircular vents, different modes, front defogger and rear defogger. Now right here, you have a bunch of controls. You have your eco mode, which is currently on eco mode. As you can see, you have your blue light, and I don't know if you can see it because it's bright out here, but it has an ambient light right here on the brushed aluminum finish. Now, if you press the eco button, it goes to normal mode and gives you that yellow light and white light here on the gauge. Now, if you go to sport mode, this turns, you guessed it, red. And for the gauge as well. So from eco mode, here is sport mode. And you have your heel descent control as well. 360 camera, which I showed you earlier. Parking assist, parking sensors, your electronic parking brake. So it's disengage, and to engage, just pull it up, and that's it. Now for this one, this is the auto hold. What this does is when you're in traffic, let's say you put it in drive and you're now in traffic and the traffic is not moving. Now what you do with this one is once you release the brakes, still on drive, it would not go on its own. It would hold the vehicle stopped until you press the gas. So there's no need to pull up the handbrake, pull down the handbrake every time you go into traffic. Cup holders. Sunshade holders. Your ambient lights. Of course, it's white LED. That's your panoramic sunroof. Let's close it. And that easy. Now here on the left side, you have your adjustment for your headlight beam. So you can lower it down, as you can see, or beam it higher, depending on the road conditions. Here is your ambient light setting, so you can tone it down as well, or brighten it up. Traction control. Now you have your side mirror controls. Let's go into the left, and you could also retract the side mirrors. That easy. And here's the view of the very nice dashboard. By the way, everything in here is covered in black, including the ceiling. This one's soft touch materials as well, so everything feels very premium on the inside, which I like. This one tones to the door sidings as well, and on the seats, and of course your center console. Well, anyway, let's go and check out the rear seats. And you have your ambient lighting in here as well. So it's currently in sport mode, that's why it's color red. Now, one thing I noticed about the seats, they're kind of laid back, which is very comfortable, and they are mounted very low. So as you can see, I'm already in my shoulder height on the door sidings, which I think is very nice, and it feels very comfortable, and you can kind of feel the comfort of the vehicle. Now right here, LED lights as well, one on each side. USB port for charging.
And here's the view of the 2022 Geely Coolray front cabin.
Very modern interior, very European, I could say. Very nice. So let's go and check out the rearmost or trunk area. So plenty of cargo space in the back. Got your tools or equipments right on the back. The seats can be folded as well to maximize cargo space, which I will show you. Let's put this aside. And there you go. So, I hope you enjoyed the full review of the 2021 Geely Coolray Sport. There's a lot more to come, so please do subscribe, share, and like my videos. This is PatrickReyesTV, and keep safe, everyone.